What's happening, everybody, and welcome to the Royal Kennels YouTube channel. In this video, guys, we are going to talk about the saturated market, and maybe I'll be able to give y'all a few tips to help you to where you might be able to separate yourself from that saturated market. I guarantee you don't want to miss it. All right, y'all. Saturated market. There is a saturated market. There truly is. And, there's a lot of people who are doing breedings that maybe shouldn't be done. There's a lot of people coming into it who truly aren't dog lovers, just thinking about flipping it right quick. I mean, like I always tell everybody, everybody, it's like, man, what you gonna do about this? Or what we got here, this is what we got here. And, you can't tell a person who've never had nothing in their entire life that they can't do this and make bread whenever they're seeing you do it. You know what I'm saying? When they seeing you do it, you can't tell them that it ain't cool. But what you need to do is educate them on the proper way to do it, because you know what? They're gonna do it anyway. And yeah, that causes a market to get saturated. Look at the social medias. Social media is huge. So everybody and their mom who has any type of animal, they're putting it on social media to sell. So it gives a lot of options to people. But I'm going to tell you what it doesn't do. It doesn't give them options when you're breeding true to what you like. True to what you like. Not true to what the next person likes for you. Being true to what you like. Now, another thing is you have to do things that separate you from the rest. You do. You have to do good business. One thing that I've learned about this is there's no specific style or class that's just the only dogs that are selling. You know what I'm saying? They're not even the only nice dogs. They got real good quality dogs that people love. And when you stay true to what you do, make yourself separate from the next kennel. Make yourself separate from the next kennel by doing good business. The style of dog that you breed, there's a market for that style. If you want to be a next level extreme pocket guy, there's a market for that style. But what you got to do is you got to separate yourself from what everyone else is doing. You can't follow the trends and get there, because if you follow the trend of the trendsetter, you're always going to be under him and whatever else is attached to it. So you got to do something that separates you from that trendsetter. You got to make sure you do good breedings. You got to make sure that, when you see things inside the gene pool that you building, you remove it. You got to make sure that this dog goes in the right home for that dog. And what this home is looking for. You got to talk to people. You got to vet customers. You know, when you vet people who are interested in what you're doing, it makes it so easy for you to be able to accommodate them. You know, and guess what, guys? I didn't go to school for this. I didn't go to school for it. I've learned it over the years. I learned it over the years, and I 100% took the necessary steps that it takes to separate me from the rest. Another good thing you can do is build your own community. Build you a community of people who like what you do and they can follow your vision. The reason why we can get out here and get on these videos and pour our hearts out and give out the knowledge that we do is because we truly love our community, just like they love us. Because look, my people, I ain't gonna lie, my people, they gonna ride for Royal Kennels. And I gotta ride for them too. You know, and I'm learning this stuff as I'm maturing. You know, I'm maturing through this process. As my kennels maturing, I'm maturing. And sacrificing the things that I know isn't legit or isn't right for the dollar is how I separate myself from the rest. You know, I know there's a lot of young guys and ladies who do great business and they do things, and the market being saturated, it keeps it harder, you know, for them to be seen. But you have to find your lane, and when you find it, you can't be lazy with it. You can't merge into your lane like you merging on I-10 and just sit in the slow lane and just coast in that old Cadillac. You can't do it like that. When you get into your lane, you gotta work it. You gotta finesse it. And inside of your domain, you gotta do the right things that make you grow. Because if not, you're gonna continue to be in that same spot. And that goes along with just making sure you separate yourself from the rest. So there is a saturated market. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to say that the saturated market has never stopped anything on this end. It truly has never stopped anything. It has never stopped anything, and I'm happy. I'm happy for that. I'm grateful for that. You know, and I know deep down inside, I put in the work that it took and it takes for me to be here today. You know, and I appreciate all the people who've seen the vision from the beginning and been following them. You know, the only thing about when you do that, when you follow that person and you see the kennel that you are watching, when you see them make good decisions and you do it as well. You know, take the advice of the kennel that's mentoring you on how to breed and what to breed, because 9 times out of 10 they did the opposite first and they seen the results. So now they know that, like, look, if I get this opportunity to breed this again, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna breed it here. You know, every time I breed to a stud outside my yard, I don't know if it's gonna be 100% a banger. It's always 50-50. But when I breed in my own yard, my chances are better. My chances are better. You know, I never talked about it, and it's super hard for me, bro. And I can't get into it at this moment like I truly can. I'm not ready for it, but we had a tragic accident last year and we lost Lil Mac. You know what I'm saying? So that caused me to have to go to these other kennels. You know, although the kennels that I chose, it could not have been any better. You know, I pray, man, we always pray. My wife prays on our business. I pray on our business. I pray on the kennel. Hey, I'm constantly putting positive things in the air. And the studs that we use, like K4, I got a few secrets I'm going to tell y'all in the next video. But when we went to K4, it was freaking magical. We just went right back to Paul Walker like our original plan. And it was magical. Think about this. You know, when you think about wanting to be separated from this saturated market, 2 years ago, going on 3 years ago now, I went to Abilene, Texas to Black Gold Bully Camp to purchase something that I wanted to be a future stud for Royal Kennels. I brought Lil Mac as a 6-month-old puppy or an 8-month-old puppy, and I told them I'm gonna breed him to one of his daughters. 2 years later, that's exactly what we did. We made a plan, we stuck to it, and the results were there. And guess what? It gave us puppies that separate us from the rest. Not saying they're the best, but it puts us on the top class of that saturated market. My product ain't in that saturated market, and your product can't either. That's my tips for the day. Hey, I love y'all. I thank y'all for everything. Look, Sweet Pea, waiting to confirm Sweet Pea. She's chilling. She's chilling on the sofa while I shoot this video. Waiting to confirm. Stud to be announced. She is one of the best females that was produced here at Royal Kennels. I have to say that. She's well put together. She's well put together. And the stud that I chose for her is one of the top producing studs in the entire world. Like I say, I guarantee you don't want to miss it. Thank y'all again. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it can help you. If you watch to the end, let me know you watched that thing to the end, and share it. Share it on all your social medias. We don't care, man. We love for it to be shared. We love for those tips and that knowledge to get out there. This is 10 years in this location of my heart, bro. Share it. Have a great day, and God bless y'all.